Okay, okay, bear with me because this is a really small font. I'm not really good at this whole speech thing, but I figured I'd give it a try. Okay, it took me quite a while to figure out how to start this. And after a lot of thinking, I thought about a quote I read a long time ago that fits this team almost perfectly. People don't play sports because it's fun. Ask any athlete. Most of them hate it, but they couldn't imagine their life without it. It's part of them, the love-hate relationship. It's what they live for. They live for the practices, cheers, long bus rides, invitationals, countless pairs of different types of shoes, water, and coaches you hate but appreciate. They live for the way it feels when they beat the other team, and knowing those 2 extra laps they ran in practice were worth it. They live for the way that they become a family with their team. They live for the countless songs they sing in their head while training all those hours. They live for the competition, they live for the friends, the practices, the memories, the pain. It's who they are, it's who we are. And you know, after reading that quote over and over again about 5 times, it's finally becoming real to me. After 12 years, my dance career is finally over. It literally seems like only a few months ago that a couple of girls were at my house before tryouts, freshman year. We were so nervous, we actually put Vaseline on our teeth because we wanted to do our absolute best. Probably one of the grossest things I've ever done, and I'm pretty sure it didn't even work. And now here all of us seniors are, 4 years later, having to leave this team. To the underclassmen, if you think this season went that fast, it only gets faster and faster, so enjoy it while you can. Although the season didn't end exactly the way we wanted it to, I'm still really proud of every single one of you. To be honest, I don't think I could have asked for a better group of girls to dance with my senior year. Sure, there were a lot of letdowns along the way, but we did what we always do. We picked ourselves up, brushed it off, and learned from it. I think that's something this team is really good at. We don't hold grudges over a loss. We're usually just really glad that we placed. I think that's truly something to be proud of. And now, I'd like to thank our parents for being our biggest fans, for all the extra time they put in helping us, for making the trips to our competitions, even in bad weather, for always telling us after every competition, you guys should have placed higher than that. Even though us girls knew deep down we placed where we did for a reason. And to my parents, thank you, Mom, for always getting on my case for my homework and checking my grades, making sure I'm awake for every 6 a.m., and for always wanting me to do my absolute best. Thank you for always being there for me to vent to after a long practice, too. And to Wade, I know dance isn't really your thing, but thanks for supporting me. I'd also like to thank these girls for being the best second family I've ever had. I'm really glad I got the privilege to dance with every single one of you. Thank you for making my last year on this team worth it. And to the coaches, I know you guys hear this every year, but thank you so much for being the best coaches to us. Words can't explain how truly appreciative I am of you guys. Thank you for always pushing us, even though you can see the hatred and exhaustion in our eyes. Kyle, you're probably the nicest woman I've ever met. I'm really going to miss seeing you out of the corner of my eye, standing by the sound table, literally jumping up and down because you're so excited that we had a formation or a skill. All of those times you had to sew our uniforms or our dance shoes last minute, you always got them done in time. You do so much for us, and I'm so glad I got the chance to be coached by you. And as for Aaron, I've known you since I was 6 years old, and yes, I'll admit I'm still really intimidated by you. Don't ask me why, because I couldn't tell you. You don't take any of our excuses. You don't care if we're too tired or too exhausted to run the dance full out. And for that, I thank you. Thank you for always pushing us so hard. Thank you for dealing with our complaining, because I'm sure it takes a lot to hear that all the time. Thank you for hearing me. Thank you for helping me to become the dancer I am today. We definitely don't always understand your way of doing things, but we always know there's a reason for it. You take so much time out of your life to help us. With the added practices, all the extra hours you put into cutting our music, making our formations, ordering our uniforms, I don't think many of us realize all the things you do for us. I can't thank either of you enough for all the things you do, but just know it's really appreciated. Out of all the coaches I've seen, they really aren't kidding when they say that we have the best coaches in the state. It's going to be so weird not being a part of this team anymore. It probably won't completely hit me until I'm watching you guys next year, and I'll probably want to come out on the floor and just dance with you guys. I can't wait to see the ideas that you guys come up with these next few years, and I definitely can't wait to see how much each and every one of you improves. So once again, thank you so much for making a great impact in my life.